Hello everyone! Exelbirth here with another space-based DF-9 alpha update coverage video thing. We have a breach ship incoming. And where's my alarm? Turn on the alarm! Get out of there! I should have paused that. Oh, there goes half my base's half of my base's personnel. But that'll be okay. I'll come back. I've gone down to 3 people before and everything turned out fine. Dang, a lot of people died. Huh. Well. So anyway, we're going to talk about this updates, new items and things. Get out of here. So these are my only surviving crew members now. That's quite lovely. We're gonna set them all to security. Unfortunately, they're all the worst people for security. This is a wall-mounted turret. It's supposed to shoot hostiles, but it's got a limited range. And unless this guy actually enters that range, there's not going to be any shooting going on. I think they also will shoot at those ships that are incoming. So mounting them on the outside, probably a good idea in the future. And scientist. That guy's scientist. There we go. We're good. We'll be fine. I've had to come back from worse. Nope. Let me click the alarm. Off. And clear the beacon. Okay. Let's see now. So that's an exciting way to start the video. Lose pretty much every single person in your base at once. Talk about the update. So there's been a few things added, like the wall-mounted gun turret, which was absolutely useless in that fight. But that's probably it's probably an issue with me, not with the item. Because I don't really know how these are used very well. There's also now doctors available who will help heal your guys and treat their illnesses and wounds. So we actually don't need a builder right now, so I guess I'm going to assign you to botany. So along with the doctor comes the infirmary, where all your injured people can be sent. If you have people who are incapacitated in a fight and not killed, you can revive them in these revive-a-beds. We need a technician. We have no experienced technicians. I shouldn't have left the thing going in fast forward while there was a raider coming, which is another one of the things that were added. Raiders now don't just drop off in a ship and then just come through your base in airlocks. They will come wherever they please. Oh, fine. This might be a horrible mistake, but I don't care. This is just an update video. It's not really a video where I'm trying to... Yep, there we go. We have hostiles. Well, in that case... See, I was just talking about how raiders don't drop off in ships and then come on board your base. Apparently they still do, it's just a different occurrence. Typically what I've seen so far is that raiders will show up in a breaching ship, drill a hole into one of your rooms, and then start piling out through that hole. Which is a great way of getting your security guys set up so that they will be at the scene as soon as they poke their heads out of the hole, so that they can get shot full of, well, get a bunch of plasma in the face. Research is now slightly different. Research labs all can do their own research. So you can have multiple different labs doing multiple different research projects, and you can view them all in the research tab, which right now don't have any scientists working on anything, so it's... oh, never mind, I just didn't have anything selected. So you can go to the research tab and you can see the progress on all your different research projects. Since I only have one lab, we've only had Sonic Bolt Driver going on. That's a ways off from being completed. You also can research new diseases. The thing is, you have to encounter the disease before you can research it. When you research the disease, you find a cure for the disease, or a treatment, or something to make it not an issue for you anymore. Which is a great thing to add with the whole doctor stuff. And I don't know if there's much else that was added. Oh, we're down another guy. Well, let's clear the beacon. You know, everything was going perfectly before I started recording. You know, we don't need a miner right now. You can build, you are gonna do some technician stuff. You can do science stuff, I guess, because everyone's dead. It's amazing how fast things can just go downhill when a few raiders get a good couple shots off on your security guys. But again, I wasn't really prepared. I kind of forgot to set up a beacon where the raiders were showing up at, so my fault. I did a bad job managing my base. Let's see, what were the other things that this update brought about? Let me take a peek. One second. Alright, so I opened up the list of everything that was updated. And you can actually target individual characters with beacons, which is a pretty neat new feature. One of the things that the doctor can do, which I forgot to mention, let's just assign everyone to doctors, is that they will take dead bodies and put them into the matter refinery, and you'll get like 200 matter per body. I don't know if anyone's actually going to do that though, we'll see. My entire base is about to go down, by the way. All my oxygen recyclers are severely damaged, and there is no experienced technician to actually take care of this. Oh good, we're getting new people. Hopefully he's a technician. So one thing I find interesting about that whole refining bodies into matter is that the first basic, ooh, you do have technician skills. You better fix everything for me very, very fast. Ooh, we actually have multiple people. And you, because I have a bar and that's your only skill, get in the bar. Ah, here we go. So he picks up a body in a body bag, takes it to the matter refinery, tosses the guy in, and they become a bunch of matter for you. Now, one thing I find interesting about that is that the food replicator, it uses matter to create food. So dead bodies go in, become matter. Matter gets converted into food, which people eat. Apparently, the food replicator produces Soylent Green. Soylent Green is people. But I'm not going to question these guys. I'm sure that the matter refinery is able to take it all down to very base levels, very base materials. So it doesn't really look anything like people anymore. Let's see, other things that are in the game. It's mainly focused on the doctor stuff and the illnesses and injuries. Let's see. Yeah, that's actually pretty much it. Oh, and the thing that other thing that you should have noticed by now is that when a ship shows up, it doesn't just pop up on your screen. It gives you a message over here saying that the ship is hailing your base, and you can choose to answer it or ignore it. That's pretty much all that there is to this update. Not too many more things than what was there, but the things that added do add a new level of depth to what the game already had. Get on board the ship right now. Combat becomes much more interesting because of this. Risks become... well, new risks are added, and... jeez, another ship. Welcome aboard. Come on. That's a new guy. See, I told you I would bounce back from this pretty fast. You're going to get demoted to a scientist because it's a good skill for you to have, and I do want people to get working on the science stuff. And you can be our bondist. There you go. I wonder if the fitness zone adds any sort of effect to a person's ability to resist injuries and illnesses. If not, I think that'd be a pretty cool thing for them to add. Life support zone is supposedly on fire, but I don't see any fires. Let's see. You can get to mining as well. We have absolutely no one who is any good in a fight, which is kind of sad. But at least we got some people back who are gonna be able to keep our base from completely exploding. Alright, so some of the minor improvements that were added or done. Alert interactions and visuals. High priority alerts actually pulse. So the messages over here, the yellow ones will be pulsing if they're a high priority thing. Improved security priority for beacons, greatly lowering response time in some cases. Health, morale, room, and activity lines in Citizen Inspector are now clickable links to the Stats tab, Psych Profile tab, Currently Occupied Room, and New Action tab, respectively. I think what that's talking about is this. This is a lot more smoother and easier to take a look at all your citizens' stuff. Oh, there's also a Send to Infirmary tab, so if someone's got an injury, you can force them to go to an infirmary. I accidentally left a guy in an infirmary for like 3 days, because when you send them to an infirmary, you have to click it, say, cancel, otherwise they'll just sit in there. I don't know if that's supposed to happen, it could be a bug, but it's what they've done for me. speaking of bugs, I've noticed... Oh god, the research console exploded. Speaking of bugs, I've noticed that when a ship docks to your space base, for some reason it does not create any doors. I've had 2 ships dock, and both times there were no doors at all for the people that were in the ship to actually walk through. And there's actually some remnants right here, see? This is where a door would have been on their ship, but there was nothing there. In fact, this little thing here never goes away. I've vaporized it 3 times. Which there's 2 different demolish options now. Tear down, which just tears things down and gives you the matter for what was there, except for when it's walls and floors. Vaporize will reclaim some of the material used in the creation of walls and floors. So, pretty interesting. Also, tear down leaves the wall there, while vaporize will tear down the... Tear down will take down the wall, but it will leave the floor, while vaporize will destroy both the wall and the floor. That's what I was trying to say. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all that really is in this update. So, hope you guys enjoyed this little overview of what was in the update, and hope you enjoyed watching my base get completely wiped out by only 2 people. I feel that was quite entertaining. At least to me, it was quite entertaining to watch. And I think that's one of the best things about this game. Just those moments where everything is going perfectly fine, and then everything falls apart around you. It adds a little bit more excitement to the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave, and I will see you in the next update video, which hopefully will have this base still functioning. Take care, and goodbye.